I'll do some roll pass. Coach, I'm going to check the line. Right here, right on this hatch, please. Come on. You're in. Lose the ball! We have another holder. DJ, want to hold? Let's go.
West Haven coach Ed McCarthy is just 5 wins away from the all-time state record for victories.
You gotta have at least a D-minus out.
He currently has 316 wins, 5 short of the record held by former Ledger coach Bill McNaught.
When they lost by 1 point. Yes, I have thought about it, and I'd have to say that you know, if it ever happens, I will be very proud to represent, you know, so many hundreds of guys who have coached football, high school football in Connecticut. You know, guys that I competed against. I think there's like 17 or 18 guys that I've coached against who have won 100 or more games. And you know, winning 100 games is that's a commitment. That's a commitment. So we've coached against good coaches. We've coached against great programs. And I think that's probably an aspect that I would take the most pride in. The schedule we've played over the years, we played 20-some-odd games out of state during the 80s and 90s, primarily against teams who were in the same boat as we were, having trouble getting games. And you know, since the formation of our league, the establishment of the SEC in 1994, you know, we've competed against some great programs for the most part since the league's inception, and we're very proud of the fact that we haven't had too many games where, you know, we knew we were going to win. I think I can count them on one hand for 43 years that, you know, a game that we don't have to worry about these guys, you know. So in that sense, it's it'll be something that I would take a lot of pride in. Good. All right. DJ, you're not going to be a lead blocker though. The reason you pitched the ball is because the force man just laid you out, put you in the ambulance. You're not going to be able to pitch it and be a blocker too. It's one or the other, man.
Coach McCarthy, what could I say, man? He's a great guy. To me, he's been with me since my freshman year to this program. When you think West Haven program, you think of Coach McCarthy. That's the first guy you think of. He's been here for what? I can't even, he's been here longer than I've been born. So he's a great guy. He's a great guy to me. He's like a father figure to me. And to this program, he's everything. To the school, to the football team, from the students to the teachers, everything. He's just a great guy, a special guy to me too.
Yeah, it's kind of difficult to explain, you know, why 43 years later, 44 years, I was an assistant for 1 year, so this is 44 years coaching high school football. And it's kind of difficult to explain, you know, why I'm still here, still at it. Couple reasons. Number one, I always had a real burning love for sports, you know, and even when I was a little kid, I followed the batting averages of baseball players, and I've always been a fan. I'm still a fan. I love watching high school sports. I love watching college sports, and baseball in particular at the pro level. But so I've always had a great love of sports, of athletics in general, and to be able to you know, live a good life and be around people with the same thoughts that I've had. I've been extremely fortunate, no question. And the second reason is that I've been very fortunate to have tremendous coaches all along. You know, from my first years at St. Joe's, we had guys who were great with kids, who were passionate about coaching, and we never took shortcuts. And to this day, this is the staff we have this year. You know, is a veteran staff. We've basically been together for several years now. And I've just been incredibly fortunate to be surrounded by guys who feel the way I do about football.